I don't like you. I don't want to date you. I don't. But you ask me out and I don't know how to say no to you. Have you ever been in that situation where somebody is making jokes you don't like? Growing up as a child, I used to be that girl who could not say no to her siblings. Let's give an example. Anytime my elder sister sent me on an errand to go and do something, honestly, I would want to say no because I really do not want to go. I just want to stay back and do what I'm doing. Sometimes I would say no, but after saying that no, I would feel like I'm the worst person on earth. I would feel like I've done something that no man should do. And I'll go back and say, you know what, give me the money, let me go and buy what you want me to buy, or let me go and do what you asked me to do. But on the journey to and fro, I would complain throughout about why she could not just go and do it by herself and just allow me be. This went on for years, and for over 20 years of my life, I've been that person who always wants to please people, who always wants to be on the good side of people, who would prefer to hurt herself than to hurt other people. And I will give scenarios in the different areas in which I have been a people pleaser. But yeah, let's just talk about my journey through people pleasing, if we're going to call it that, and things that have helped me to come out of it. Just in case you're watching and you're also trying to get out of this phase. So hello, my name is 𝗧𝗰𝗵, just in case you're seeing my face for the first time, and I film videos on adulting and lifestyle and everything in between. Please subscribe to my channel if you are yet to. Give this video a thumbs up if you end up liking it. Leave a comment in the comment section. I always love to read your comments and reply them, and share with your friends. Let them also watch, enjoy, and learn. And without further ado, let's jump right in. Let's jump right in. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is the fact that I lacked the ability to say no for so many years of my life. In the area, I already talked about the fact that I could not say no to my siblings, and I feel like my siblings milk that stuff. Maybe I'm eating something I don't want to give anybody. I honestly do not want to give anybody. I just want to eat it and enjoy it. But my sister, especially the firstborn, she will Ife, come and give me. She has eaten her own. Ife, come and give me. And I'm like, oh. She's like, so you will not give me a bit? And I'll feel so bad. Yeah, come and eat. But I don't want to give you. Or shall I eat so that I don't feel too bad? Right? That's number one. Another very significant area was not knowing how to say no to guys. So I don't like you. I don't want to date you. I don't. But you ask me out and I don't know how to say no to you. And I remember vividly, I think I've told this story before on my channel, when I was in GS2, and there was this guy that asked me out. And I wanted to say no because I had told myself I wasn't going to date anybody till I was ready to marry when I'm in university, right? And so for like weeks, I can't really remember exactly how it happened, but for weeks after that, anytime I see him coming, I would look for how to turn and go and pass somewhere else, just so I don't have to meet him and say no and say I don't want to date you, just because I do not want to hurt his feelings, because I feel like he's going to feel so bad and he will be feeling bad because of me. There was another time in part 1, somebody asked me out. I wanted to say no, I didn't want to date him. But I started to think of what excuse can I give. Then I said, oh, my mom said I should not date anybody. Maybe you should come back in part 2. I think by that time I'll be ready to go into a relationship. He came back, Sha. And last I had to still say no. But it pained me so much that I had to go through that process. Siblings, friends, I would not be able to say no to friends. I don't want to do this. I don't want to maybe go out with you. I don't want to follow you somewhere. I don't want to do it. But in my head, Ife, you're going to make this person feel bad. Ife, you're going to be doing this and this and this to the person. So just say yes. So I would say yes, but I would grumble throughout. And to be honest, it's just like when the Bible talks about giving genuinely. I can't remember how it put it. But if you are going to give and you're not going to give genuinely, then it's like, don't just give at all. That's the best thing, right? But I'm not doing it genuinely. I'm just doing it because I don't want to feel bad. I don't want you to see me as someone that is bad. I don't want you to vex with me and stuff like that. And it cost me a lot, because I know that there are things that I could have done better. I know that it is well. But another area that people pleasing made me suffer was the fact that somebody would wrong me and I would not be able to tell the person. Like ordinary, I didn't like what you said to me the other day, or I didn't like how you spoke to me. I could not say it. You would vex me and I want to talk. I so much want to tell you what you are doing that is hurting me, but I will make excuse for you in my head and say, maybe this is why this person did this. Maybe this is why, just because I don't want to, I'm trying to avoid. I don't understand. Maybe it's not like you beat me. I just did not want to be wrong in anybody's eyes. So after I make an excuse for you, I will tell you, I will just say in my head that after a while I'll forget about it and we'll move on. But for a while after doing that, I won't be fine, but I will not be able to talk. And I feel like it has affected some of my relationships because I feel like saying it once and for all would have made them not do it again, right? So because I can't say you did this to me and I didn't like it, the person does not know that I did this to Ife and she doesn't like it. So the person will do it over and over again and it will hurt me over and over again and I will still not be able to talk. Funny enough, I think I've mentioned this in a video recently. Funny enough, when the person now does something to me and then the person is complaining about, when I do something to the person and the person is complaining about what I did, then in my head, I'm like, you've also done this to me and I didn't talk. But I mean, the person did not beg me not to talk. So that's another area that I have really suffered from as regards people pleasing. So let's talk about this one. Have you ever been in that situation where somebody is making jokes you don't like? The person is saying something. You know how people just make jokes? They can use you to laugh, like just use you to make a joke, and it's paining me. I want to talk. Like, don't say that. I don't like it. Don't joke about me like that. Don't say something, but I cannot say it. Because one in my head, people will say that I'm taking things too personal. Well, take things personal. I will take it personal. Don't be joking about me and the thing is, I feel like every single time that happens, it affects my self-esteem a bit. I might not know, but I feel like it does, right? You're making a joke that is making me feel maybe self-conscious or that is making me feel a sort of way, but I don't want to talk because I don't want people to think, like I said, that I'm taking it personal. But really, I don't like what you're saying. But now, please, if you make a joke that I don't like, I feel like I will talk. Maybe 100% of the time I will not be able to say it, but I feel like I will still say something sometimes. And like I said, I'm still working on this. This is still a work in progress for me. I'm not there yet, but I feel like I'm better than I used to be before. This next point I want to make is not putting out some certain videos or posts or status or saying some things because what would people think of me? What would people say? I so much want to be in the good of everybody. I so much want to be in the right side. Like, I don't want to do anything wrong. I don't want anybody to think anything bad about me. Let everybody just be thinking good. And one thing I've come to realize is whether you do good or you do bad, some people will think good, some people will still think bad. Some people will still think, why did she say this? Why did she have to do this? Or something like that. And so I'm learning to put out things not because of what people say, but because, okay, why do I really want to put out this video? Is it going to help somebody? Regardless of what anybody is going to talk about, will it help somebody? If it's going to help people, then why not put it out? That's what I'm starting to. I'm not there totally. Sometimes I still think about it. Recently, I've gone through it a lot, but I'm really, really, really trying to put things out, regardless of what people will say. Because to be honest, people will always think what they want to think. The last thing I'll talk about regarding this people pleasing thing that I've gone through for, in fact, the whole of my life, is the fact that I see somebody doing something wrong. Maybe I see you making a wrong decision, or let me give an example. Maybe I see my friend that likes a certain person, or I see that this person is towing the wrong path, but because the person is very invested in that thing, I feel like if I'm going to tell the person, I'll be hurting the person's feelings, because the person really wants to do that thing. So maybe you like this person, but again, I don't feel like you should date this person. 𝗧𝗏𝗧𝗏 talk. Tell her or tell him that he needs to make a better decision, or that she needs to make a better decision. Mbano, I will not talk, because I don't want to hurt your feelings, and I don't want you to feel like I'm just a bad belle. Right? And then sometimes they would even ask for my opinion. What do you think? and I'll just be beating around the bush. Sometimes now I can talk, or now I feel like I will tell you that I don't think, but I will still say it in a way that don't let me hurt this person's feelings. But now I feel like some things have to be said, whether or not it is going to hurt the person's feelings. Funny enough, I would not say it in front of you, but when I'm alone, or when I'm going through my phone, or I'm seeing somebody's status, I'm just like, why is this person doing this? Why is she making this decision? Why? But enter the person's DM and tell the person, I can't. And now I'm not talking. I know that there are certain people that maybe you don't just have that relationship where you can just talk to the person about some certain things. But there are people that you have the relationship with, but you still cannot talk with them about certain things. I don't think it's nice. I don't think it's you're being not nice. Nice is not the word. I don't think you're being good to the person. Or I don't think the love you have for the person is enough. I love my friends. I love these people. But I think the thing is that I liked them, or I placed them above myself. I think that's what I'll call it. Or I think that's what I'll say. I think I placed those people's feelings above my feeling. I think I placed those people's esteem, or those people's what word above me. I just think I used to place a lot of people above myself, and place how they would feel above how I would feel. And I think that is wrong. We have to love ourselves enough to be able to stand up and say something, to be able to say no to some people, to be able to tell people, don't do that, don't say that to me. I think it's something that everybody who has suffered people pleasing has to come to terms with. First off, I think you have to come to terms with the fact that I am a people pleaser. Number two thing, I would say love yourself. I would say work on it. Work on loving yourself better. Work on placing yourself higher. Because I feel like it is how you place yourself that people would place you. It is how much you love yourself that people would love you. I don't think anybody can love you more than you love yourself. And so if you don't love yourself enough, I don't think anybody will be able to love you enough. Or even if they do, you would not see it as that. I think one last thing I would say is everybody needs to learn how to say no. And it takes time. So you might not be able to say no to every single person at this point because you're just starting to learn. But I think it's something that everybody needs to learn. How to say no. No. And one thing I've heard and I'm trying to stick to my brain is the fact that no is a full statement. I don't have to tell you why I'm saying no. No. Sometimes I might need to explain why I'm saying no, but sometimes I might not need to. No. Respect it. So yeah guys, I have mentioned all of those things that I feel like made me a people pleaser for almost all through my life. And like I said, I am still a work in progress. I'm still trying to work on all of these things and I'm getting better. And it does not mean that, oh, you are not going to help anybody, you are not going to say yes to anybody. It just means that you are not going to do it against your will. It just means that you are only going to do it when you genuinely want to do it, and not when I'm not doing it just because I don't want this person to see me as bad. I don't want this person to think that I don't like him. I don't want this person to think. You do it when you genuinely want to, and if you don't want to, you can say no. So yeah guys, I hope that this video has, number one, helped you identify signs and symptoms just in case you are doing any of them, and number two, has made you want to do better, has made you want to come out of being a people pleaser, has made you want to love yourself more. I really hope, because these are the three objectives of this video, so I really hope that this video has helped you in one way or the other, or maybe it just came for me, but I don't know. But yes, so do not forget to subscribe if you are yet. Do not forget to give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment in the comment section. Thank you.